increasingly urgent pleas from the team. Right onto the back of the court with his previous shot, forcing Murray into a defensive position. Despite the net cord, that just has set up Ramos-Vinolas to finish off that point. Might he finish off the game now? 3 break points. And who saw this coming when Murray led the set 4-love?
Hands are count. 15-40.
Don't underestimate the pressure this man's under. It may all look rosy coming back from 4-love to 4-all love 40, but he's never beaten the world #1, and he knows this is about as good a look as he's going to ever get.
Service winner would come in handy now for Andy Murray. Shepherded it out of play, made sure, and it's deuce.
Yeah, rock solid mentally there, and that took a lot of courage as well. It was a little passive from Ramos-Vinolas. That's not wise in this situation. It's because he's really taken it to Murray and dropped a number of balls in the service box there that allowed Murray to push him around. He was hoping for the miss.
You could hear the pain as he tried to get there in time, but couldn't. Again, marvellous control on the ball from Murray after the punishing rally exchange.
Such great vision and execution. Not an easy shot to produce. Look at where it ended up as well. I mean, that was a long chase for Ramos-Vinolas.
Murray puts the pressure back on his opponent. That's the service winner to seal the game. And he leads again. It is 5-4. Well, of course, he's not the only Murray in town. Very shortly, Jamie Murray will be in action because a little while ago this happened. The court where Jamie Murray will be playing shortly with Bruno Suarez. It was victory for Lopez and Lopez. The opening match of the day on court 2. So they are through in the doubles, and they will face Kubot Mello, whom we saw yesterday, just getting past the Zverev brothers. But as I say, Jamie Murray and Bruno Suarez coming out onto that court to face Tret Huey and Tommy Haas, who've teamed up this week. That'll be a second round encounter for the right to face Arnaud and Nice in the next round, and that will be available to you via the red button. So the world number one answering the bell when he needed to that last game. Can he get the one more required now? 5-4. Pressure right back on Ramos-Vinolas.
Yes, in more ways than one, just obviously from a scoreboard point of view, but also just obviously what occurred there in the last game, having those opportunities that came and went, and he did blink, there's no question about that.
Well, he's got the sun behind him now. So the pressure and the right spotlight beating down on Ramos-Vinolas. And he's got new balls at 4-5, final set.
Looks like it. So
he's done a really good job though, hasn't he? The way he drags the ball, he gets real width into these rallies to open up gaps.
Yeah, it makes Ramos-Vinolas think about taking that inside in forehand, because that is what's potentially lurking off it.
Yeah. 13.
Quite sure what he's talking to his box about. Something about the last time I did it in Australia, it didn't work, so. No clue that was going to pop. The gut in the cross, you can see.
Beaten hands down. That again is such great control and dexterity from Ramos-Vinolas to put him out wide there. Murray's then got to chase back for this here, and he's had to do it many times, and now this. Terrific backspin on the ball. Too good. That was very good as well. My goodness, flat hit wide, landed so well.
Again, 40-15.
Scarcity of those backhand cross courts angle that we saw at the start of the match. The sort of three-quarter up the line on the forehand side of Ramos-Vinolas. You've seen him sort of hanging a little bit more on that backhand side this set and in the second. Good pace. Saw a number of those in the opening set as well, when he really did take it on. Change of racket after the string break, it may end up being a blessing in disguise. He's had a fair bit of pop on the ball here. Right, yeah.
It was. And it gets Murray to deuce.
Well, it's a great get because it's a surprising serve. You know, he's gone big down the tee, and a lot of time as a left-hander, he's wanting to swing it out wide. So for Murray to keep his balance, to be able to lay a racket on it, was exceptional.
Merci.
Tremendous celebration for the Spaniard.
Ramos-Vinolas.
Murray just disappointed he didn't do enough with that, perhaps.
Yeah, that one.
That one there, short, put away. Again he lets fly, and again he goes long.
Well, we know whose nerve we think is stronger in these moments.
That's a great response. Murray threw everything at that. It was such a strong, aggressive return, and a second shot as well. But how good is this by the Spaniard? Under attack, under assault.
Scary good. And in fact, actually saw him hit the ball with the right arm, didn't we, after his serve that was out, and you could see how strong he was off that one hand as well, which is what contributed to that winner.
On it goes. It's 5-all.
5 partout, 5e song.
At this level, not a lot comes easy against an all-out clay courter in Ramos-Vinolas. Murray having to fight tooth and nail for this one. Of course, the great improvements he's made on this service over the last couple of years, the successes he's had. Sweetly struck and put away up the line.
59.
A good success rate with that play. Serve out wide, forehand into the forehand side. Really positive, actually. I know he lost the last game, but from love 40 down, it was a really good game that he played. It's been incredibly accurate with that forehand down the line, when you think that Murray's worked the opening for something, he's managed to pierce that defence of Murray on the forehand side with that forehand that has landed so accurately to the sideline on numerous occasions. again.
As a ton, 15-30.
Alarming now for Murray.
15-14.
Another game he's got to launch a rescue bid for. The rescue bid got even harder. He's going to have to come from a breakdown now in this final set if he's going to win it. Ramos-Vinolas will serve for the match after this change of ends.
Get £20 cash back on More Than Home Insurance. Another epic deal. Only at Money's Supermarket.
The best entertainment deserves awesome Wi-Fi. This is Virgin Fiber.
He's a game away from what would be the biggest win of his career. He's never yet managed to beat the world #1. But Andy Murray now facing defeat unless he can break back here. Ramos-Vinolas, 29 years of age. He's poised to go higher than he's ever done before in the rankings, and certainly by toppling the very best. What a boost that would be for him to try and get into a first ever quarter-final in a Masters event. It all comes down to this now for the Spaniard. Murray choosing which stick he's going to try and use to wave some more magic. He might need it.
A lot of first serves off the first point into the backhand of Murray on this juice side to start the game off for Ramos-Vinolas. Will he stick to being predictable, or will he throw in something unusual? Predictable wins.
15-11.
Murray, for once, not bothering. He was too far back and he saw it a little too late, that coming.
13-11.
Well, that's brilliant. He may be wondering whether it was a double bounce or not,
On
but
against
the length that he achieved on the high backhand set himself up. But that is not an easy ball.
Is there still a way for him to wriggle out of this, get into a tie-break? His record of tie-breaks, he's won almost 63% in his career. Ramos-Vinolas only around 38%. And he may yet buckle here. That was a big blink.
30.
So near and yet so tough to find a way. Never had this opportunity before.
4 serves all into the backhand of Murray in this game.